I'm Lauren Vandermars with Be Free Shine, and I've got a question for you today. How much does binge eating cost you? Now, yes, I am talking about the financial part, but I'm also talking about the rest of your life as well. So I know that I did spend a lot of money on binge eating, cash, that I could have spent on something else. But binge eating has cost me far more than just money. It cost me a lot of my happiness, self-confidence, self-esteem. Yes, these things come from within. However, it's, having that, dealing with that all the time certainly chips away at your relationship with yourself, which led me to making poor decisions and entering into poor relationships, which just made my life even worse at the time. It cost me a lot of my health. I'm coming out of chronic fatigue. I think the last thing that we've got to clean up with the chronic fatigue, I actually think is directly related to the binge eating. When you have chronic fatigue, you're not particularly helpful, especially in a family environment. So it's put strain on my family. And so my family have had to deal with me having chronic fatigue and health issues as well. It's not just about me. My son's had to deal with it. My husband has to deal with it all last year. For the whole of 2016, when my son said, "Can we go and do this?" You know what my response was? I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I'm 32 years old. I was 31 then. I'm an ex-athlete, I'm a personal trainer, but I had chronic fatigue, and I'm telling my child that I'm too tired to do these things with you. For a good part of last year, I couldn't drive because, long story, but I couldn't focus properly. It's a long story how that's linked up. So I couldn't even take my kid anywhere. Every weekend I'd be pleading with my husband, take me to the shops, because I can't get there myself. I needed him to drive me around all weekend to run errands that I couldn't do during the week because I was too sick. So binge eating doesn't just cost money. It doesn't just cost you some new clothes because you've gone up a size, although that's a cost as well, right? It costs you your health. It really messed up my work because I had it under control when I started personal training. So I was kind of in that really high discipline control space, and it wasn't really happening. I could hide it, and I sort of stuffed it down. But as it come back out again a couple of years later, I felt like a fraud. My training was great. My training didn't change, but I was getting bigger and putting on more and more weight, and I was like thinking, how can I even market myself as a trainer, as a health coach, if I look like this? It completely screwed my life for a really long time until I put an end to it. So my question to you today is, if you are in a cycle of binge eating or some other addiction, drinking, smoking, overtraining, you won't be trying to lose weight, but it's still going to impact your health in a negative way. When is enough enough? When are you going to put your foot down? When are you going to make a change? You might not want to change. You might be quite happy where you are. That's fine. But if you're not happy with where you are, what are you going to do about it? So my challenge to you today is to own up to yourself. Own up. Yeah, I've got a problem. Yeah, I'm impacting my health. Yes, I'm impacting my relationship. Yeah, I'm impacting my ability as a parent. A lot of people I've spoken to, they know that the constant stress of the binge eating and trying to hide it from their children and constantly being at war with themselves is taking away from them being in the moment and present with their children. It has a huge impact. So own up, own it, know that it's there, and yeah, if you want to, you're ready to, make a decision. I've had enough. Send me a private message. I'll get in contact with you and I'll get you out. Anyway, have an amazing week. I'm Lauren Vandermars with Be Free Shine.